Alright guys, Mark back with you again for another review. This time it's going to be the Olight i3e CU. This is the actual copper version. It's not like the i3s CU, which is brass, not copper. I don't know why they named it that, but this is actual copper. This is their premium version, putting out 120 lumens from 1 AAA. It's noted here, i3e CU. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. There we go. And here's what you get. So this is the more expensive version than the aluminum one. The aluminum one is like 10 or 11 bucks. This one's $19, but for me, I like copper, so this is the one I had to have. And again, the copper flashlights come in this protective sleeve so that you have a fresh patina to start your patinaing. Now, this is a simple version, doesn't come with much. You've got a few notes on the back. It's got your runtime for a normal AAA battery, which it comes with one. Regular alkaline batteries. So for here, it looks like we've got 35 minutes. But for me, I know I'll probably end up putting in a NiCad battery after we burn up this one. Okay, so what do I like? What do I not like? I like it a lot. I will say this is probably more going to be a floodlight than an actual thrower. I can't really tell, but the diode is set pretty shallow. Not to complain, because this is extremely small. One thing to note, I do like the machining on this one. The threads are thick and beefy. The O-ring that they've got on this one is also pretty thick. Pretty nice so far. So because this one is the i3e, it's only putting out 120 lumens all the time. That's the only mode it has. I was used to some of the other flashlights I own that all have different modes. So on the back it says with alkaline batteries it's 35 minutes at 120 lumens, or with NiCad batteries you will get 60 minutes out of a 900 mAh. I love it because it's small. The keychain is actually positioned on the back, whereas with the i3s, the original one, you would have your keychain hole on the side. But, guys, I mean, come on, look at the size difference. Single mode, 120 lumens, triple mode, and I think the original one was 100 lumens, maybe 80 lumens, something like that. But I've had this one forever. It was my only pocket flashlight for a long time, and then I upgraded, but story for another day. Anywho, I robbed the pocket clip off of my original version to go on this little version because it didn't come with one. It really does not. So from my original one, took the pocket clip and I put it on this one. But one thing I noticed as I needed the pocket clip the other day, I reversed the pocket clip. I attached this to my hat while I was working so I could have my light on my hat, and then I was working underneath the hood of my car. But if you will notice, because it's copper and it's a polished copper, it's extremely extremely smooth. So every time I would lean forward, it would slide off my hat. These have grips for your fingers. It's not knurling. They're like little slots cut out. I don't know how well you can see that. So there are little slots cut out, and then there are more up at the front. But with the pocket clip, really the only thing I'm accomplishing here is if I'm putting this on my pocket in my jeans, this is keeping it in place. If you reverse it, it does have a spot to reverse it, but it's not really great for putting it on the end of your cap. Alright, so let's go outside with this. I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching. This is the 120 lumen copper. Does very well. Has a little bit of throw, but because of the shallow cone around the diode, it floods pretty easily. These trees are about 15 feet, and it fades pretty much from there. Not bad for a small size light.